The circus is back in town and the tickets are free because Lala Sadii has lost it completely. Think about this for a second. What if the person you've been admiring online, the one you defend in every comment section, isn't who you think they are? What if every laugh, every tear, every story was nothing more than a carefully crafted illusion? This isn't about a viral creator. This is about the rise and crash of someone who once ruled TikTok like a queen. Millions adored her, billions of views, headlines, brand deals, a face blasted across every social media feed. She was the movement. But like every empire built too fast, the cracks were already showing. At first glance, she looked untouchable, a Gen Z icon, funny, sharp, always ahead of the trend. She wasn't just dancing to music, she was setting the rhythm. The intent couldn't get enough. Graduations, family milestones, raw confessions, every post felt like a direct line into her life. People weren't just watching, they were emotionally invested. But here's the thing with internet fame: the brighter the spotlight, the darker the shadows behind it. Whispers turned into suspicions. Fans noticed tiny details others overlooked, videos that felt rehearsed, stories that seemed too perfectly timed. A boyfriend breakup conventionally followed by a tearful video. Family drama surfacing right when her views started dipping. Coincidence or strategy? Then came the turning point, the video that flipped admiration into outrage. A clip so out of touch, it left audiences frozen. Instead of respect and humility, it felt like performance. Luxury outfits, perfect lighting, a tone completely mismatched with the occasion. And just like that, sympathy turned into disgust. The internet doesn't forgive quickly. Within hours, stitches, dudes, and think pieces flooded feeds. Is she exploiting tragedy? Has she been faking it this whole time? What was once harmless curiosity now became a trial by millions. And when people went back to rewatch her older content, patterns emerged. A suspiciously familiar cycle: drama, shock, apology, and repeat. Suddenly, the picture shifted. What fans thought was authenticity started to look like a formula. Pain turned into performance, family turned into prose, and followers who once cried with her now felt manipulated by her. But instead of stepping back, she doubled down. "You misunderstood me," she claimed. No genuine accountability, just more confusion. By the time an apology video finally surfaced, it was too late. Audiences had already made up their minds, and trust, once broken online, is nearly impossible to rebuild. Within weeks, numbers began to nosedive. Views shrank from millions to barely thousands. Sponsors pulled out. Big collaborations worth hundreds of thousands evaporated overnight. The same platform that once pushed her to the top of everyone's feed now buried her beneath silence. It wasn't just a fall, it was free fall. But here's the deeper question: was this ever real? Did she start out with genuine intent only to get swallowed by the pressure of algorithms? Or was the entire persona a smiling, crying, perfectly timed character, always a business strategy disguised as authenticity? Her story isn't just about one influencer, it's about the system. Social media rewards chaos, outrage fuels views, tears get shed more than smiles, and so creators desperate to stay relevant learn to weaponize their own lives. Real or fake, it doesn't matter as long as it trends. But at what cost? For this influencer, the cost was everything. The fans, the brands, the credibility, all dissolved in weeks. From a cultural icon to a cautionary tale, from being everywhere to being nowhere. And maybe that's the real warning here. Fame built on manipulation burns fast and dies even fast once audiences realize they've been played. No algorithm, no apology, no dramatic video can win them back. So the next time you find yourself glued to a viral clip, ask yourself, are you watching someone's truth, or are you just another player in someone's script? Because on this page, reality is optional, but betrayal, that's permanent. Watch this video next, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers!